Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are shifting our focus to our next story, wherein sources have reported that Hassan Nasrallah's body has been recovered. And that is the particular story that we are focusing on. But before we continue with that, let's also take you through another story now. This is coming in from the United States. US CENTCOM says forces conducted 2 targeted strikes in Syria, killing 37 terrorist operatives, including from the Islamic State on September 24th. CENTCOM forces conducted a targeted strike in the northwest Syria that killed 9 operatives. Additionally, on the early morning of September 16, CENTCOM forces conducted a large-scale airstrike on a remote ISIS training camp in central Syria, killing at least 28 ISIS operatives. This is the particular information that we are getting, ladies and gentlemen. This is a breaking news that we are bringing to you from what we have learned. Strikes in Syria. US CENTCOM has said forces conducted 2 separate strikes and simultaneous ones in Syria. With that, let's cut across to our colleague Kabir Naqvi, who's joining us from the newsroom to bring us more details into this. Kabir, very good evening to you. Very firstly, take us through what details are we getting on these 2 given strikes? What exactly has gone down? Help us with the information.
You're absolutely right. Apologies for this information, because yes, you're absolutely right. Hassan Nasrallah's body has in fact been recovered. We'll quickly take the viewers through that. But this latest statement by the United States' CENTCOM coming out of Tampa in Florida, it talks about 2 different targeted strikes, Syria, about 37 terrorists that have been neutralized in Syria as part of these 2 targeted strikes. And the first one took place on the 16th, the other one correspondingly on the 24th of September. I'm just going to read out the details in particulars, because we must tread carefully. The entire West Asian region and the sector, in terms of the global geography, is going into a spiral. Let's not make any bones about that. Let's go one by one on all the factual information that we have at this point in time. Now, it says here that the CENTCOM forces conducted 2 strikes in Syria, killing 37 terrorist operatives, including multiple senior leaders of the terrorist organizations of, like you pointed out, the Islamic State and Huras al-Din, which is an Al-Qaeda affiliate. Also, what the statement goes on to say is that the airstrikes are part of CENTCOM's already ongoing commitment to the region, along with partners in the region, to disrupt and degrade efforts by terrorists to plan, organize and conduct strikes against civilians. On 24th of September is what the statement says. CENTCOM forces conducted a targeted strike in northwest Syria, killing 9 operatives, terrorist operatives, including Marwan Bassam of the Abd al-Rauf, which is a senior Huras al-Din responsible for overseeing military operations in Syria, one of those Iran-backed proxies again. And additionally, on the early morning of September 16th, like you were telling the viewers, CENTCOM forces conducted a large-scale airstrike on remote ISIS training camps in central Syria, killing at least 28 ISIS operatives. Now, the statement also crucially and interestingly goes on to say that these strikes against leadership and operatives of ISIS and the Al-Qaeda affiliate Huras al-Din represent CENTCOM's commitment to the enduring defeat of terrorist organizations in the CENTCOM area of responsibility and our support to regional stability. I mean, I'm just letting you know, Syria, today itself, Joe Biden, the United States' president, he was forced to, come through for a comment, and he, before entering his bulletproof cavalcade, said ceasefire is the way to go. And right after he said those statements, a Florida Tampa statement tells us that 37 operatives were killed in 2 different attacks. How is ceasefire going to be achieved or attained with all these people on the negotiation table right now? Nasrallah being killed, Sinwar just a couple of months back, and already we're looking ahead to 1 year of the October 7th attack as well. What's going to happen? Well, we'll have to wait and find out, but needless to say, tensions that are escalating in West Asia at this point in time. Back to you, Shreya.